we eat is crushed with our teeth. Our mouth secretes saliva by the salivary gland to make the lining of the canal passing smoothly. The saliva contains an enzyme called salivary amylase that breaks down the starch, which is a complex molecule, to give simple sugar. The food is mixed thoroughly with saliva and moved through the mouth while chewing by the muscular tongue. The food moves in a regular manner along the digestive tube. The lining of canal has muscles that contract rhythmically in order to push the food forward. Then the food reaches the stomach through the food pipe or esophagus. Stomach expands when food enters inside. Gastric glands that are present in the walls of the stomach releases hydrochloric acid, a protein digesting enzyme called pepsin, and mucus. The hydrochloric acid creates an acidic medium to facilitate the action of the enzyme pepsin. The mucus protects the inner lining of the stomach from the action of acid. From stomach, food enters the small intestine. Small intestine is the longest part of the alimentary canal, which is fitted into a compact space because of extensive coiling. Length of the small intestine differs in each animal according to the food they eat. Grass-eating animals need a long, small intestine for cellulose to be digested. Meat is easier to digest to carnivores like tiger have short intestine. The digestion of carbohydrates, proteins and fats happens in small intestine. The food coming from the stomach is acidic and has to be made alkaline for the pancreatic enzyme to act on them. Fats are present in the intestine in the form of large globules which make it difficult for enzyme to act on them. Bile salt is the bile juice secreted from liver. Break down the fat into smaller globules and increase the efficiency of enzyme action. The pancreas secrete pancreatic juice which contains enzymes like trypsin for digesting proteins and lipase for breaking down of emulsified fat. The wall of the small intestine contains glands which secretes intestinal juice. The enzymes present is finally converted to the protein to amino acid which forms the complex carbohydrates into glucose and fats into fatty acid and glycerol. Digested food is taken up by the walls of the intestine. The inner lining of the small intestine has numerous finger-like projections called villi, which increases the surface area for absorption. The villi are richly supplied with blood vessels. The inner lining of the small intestine has numerous finger-like projections called villi, which increases the surface area for absorption. The villi are richly supplied with blood vessels which take the absorbed food to each and every cell of the body. This is utilized for obtaining energy, building up new tissues and repair of old tissue. The unabsorbed food is sent into the large intestine where its wall absorbs more water from this material. The rest of the material is removed from the body through the anus.